back to my channel, and I'm going to do another type, a tier list. I've already done one on this, but this one is actually what I made. It was very difficult to make. I didn't even know you could make one, to be honest, until recently. I got all happy. Actually it wasn't. I was all very, very irritated. Like, it was hard to figure out. But then I eventually got it. So maybe if you guys want to know, I'll do a whole video on like how to make one if you guys want to learn, and because it was irritating. So maybe I will show you at some point. If I get enough comments, I might make a whole video just to show you step by step how to make one of your own. So yeah, these are all books I have read. So, and I'm kind of, at least I think so, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure most of the books that I personally love are underrated, which I think I mentioned on this channel, especially my all-time favorite series, Secrets, is the most underrated book I have ever seen, like ever. Like in the booktuber community, there are books that because of the booktuber community that I want to give a try now, because I didn't hear about them before booktube, but now I want to give them a try. They're big buzz around booktube, and there's several of them, like Throne of Glass series I want to give a try. Night Circus I've heard a lot. What else? There's more. I forgot what it's called, but like the Shadowhammer series, that's one I've actually wanted to try before booktube, but then booktube got me even more hyped up for it. I originally wanted to give it a try because I want to watch the TV show, but I want to read the book first, because that's just me. But yeah, so some of these books you might not know, and I'll give a short description about the book and pretty much recommend it to you as I rate it, because these are just books I don't hear many people really talk about, and so I'm pretty sure they're unpopular. Not unpopular, but underrated per se. I mean, there's a few books on here that like everyone knows of because it's like obvious, like you'll figure out once I get to some of them. But yeah, so let's get started. Okay, so first one I'm gonna do Legendary as per usual. Legendary. See here, I'll do Epic. Should I do like a? Never mind. Okay. Epic. Good. All right. And trash. I mean, there's a lot of books on here because I'm not doing like one series as one. I'm doing like each book from the series that I've read. If I haven't read all of them, I don't have all of them, which is good because the Warriors books I have not finished, and there's like 36 books plus all these plus there's 13 super editions plus who knows how many manga. So far I've only read 12 of the actual series, 1 super edition, and none of the mangas. Seekers, there's 12 books and 2 mangas, which I read everything from that, obviously, Seekers. So, yeah. Okay. So maybe I should add another row. Oh wait, I forgot I was gonna do something. Hold on. Above, add a row above. Okay. Okay. Above Legendary, I'm going to put Seekers. Because Seekers is the best series ever. I mean, it has a few good romances, one above the others because there's like one that's shown more, but it's not really about the romance. That's what I love. It's about the friend group, the friendship between the 4 characters, and about the adventure they go on, how they discover themselves and where they belong, and their friendship, how loyal they are, how they are how they're willing to die to save one another and do whatever it takes for each other to survive the messed up world they live in. And it's just a beautiful thing, and it's written beautifully, and it's just the most amazing thing ever. And I'm still really sad that it's so underrated. So this is basically every series I've ever read. Maybe not every series I ever read, because like I've been reading since I was probably like 2. This might be a bit of an exaggeration, but you get what I mean. And a lot of them I probably don't even remember. So yeah, I put Seekers, and obviously that's where all the Seekers want to go, but they deserve a row of their own because they're Seekers and they're amazing and I love them. And then Legendary will be next, so the books that are absolutely legendary. Maybe not secret level, but like close. Then Epic is, well, Epic. They're amazing, just not legendary. Then Good, they're good, but not the best. Alright, this means basically I don't regret ever reading it, I guess, but like they're just not that good. They're not something I ever see myself reading again. And then Trash, basically they're well trash, and I don't like them. So let's get started. See where I put all these books. So the first book is actually a book that I read years ago, which I'm currently reading the series because I've already mentioned this on the channel not long ago. But it's like I read this book several years ago, didn't know it was part of a series, so I read that book. Now I'm finally reading the actual series to it, and I'm on the second book of the series. This is the third, so I'll be rereading it soon, and I remember loving it. I don't think it's legendary though, so I'm gonna put it in Epic. It's Ever After High series, the third book, A Wonderland of a World, and the only reason why I'm putting it at Epic is because it is about the Wonderland characters, and they're my favorite. I might move it down to Good. We will see how I feel later. Actually, I think I'm gonna move it down to Good for now, because it is good. I don't think it's that epic, honestly, even if it does hold my favorite characters from the universe. But if I change my mind, I'll move it up to epic. So, Allegiant. This is hard. I like the Divergent series. I do. It's not my favorite, and I don't like how Allegiant book ended. I mean, I love the books, love the movies. Not a fan of how the book ended, though. I think they should have like made it end how the movies ended, and I don't know why they changed that. Well, the book obviously came first, but like I prefer how the movie ended. I'm gonna put it in Good, because it is good. Banished from the Storymaker series. This is book 3. Storymaker is a book about fairy tales, like the land of fairy tales, I guess you can say. And this one princess ends up making a wish to someone she did not know was evil, and they twisted it and made it so that like the land, like all these stories are in jeopardy, and they have to like save it. Her fiance, I think he's her fiance, or who, like her betrothed, someone she has to marry, someone she just met because she's a princess and all, who's like a prince of a different kingdom, who she does not like, and then a servant who does not like her. The three of them have to go together to save it. Well, that's book 1. Book 3 is she's in a different realm now, and I don't remember where Kato is. He's the fiance. And Rexy, the servant, is still in the land of stories, having to try to save her and keep the stories from disappearing or whatever. It's good. I wouldn't say it's epic. I like it though. I do really like that series. Bewitched Nod, now that's epic. It's the first book of a duology, and it's basically about a group of friends who have magic, but magic has been outlawed. They all live in Oz. That's why there's Oz in the title. And then then they get discovered, one of them gets kidnapped, and they have to go save her and try to make magic legal again. So yeah, it's an amazing series, duology. I love it. So that's Breaking Dawn, Twilight Breaking Dawn. That's trash. I don't know. I might get hate for that. Oops. I hate Twilight. It's the worst book I've ever read. Worst. Just I hate it. Catching Fire. I'm gonna get hate for this one too, but trash. It's funny because when I first read the Hunger Games, they weren't that bad, but now it's like no, just no. It's funny because I used to love Peeta when I first read it. I mean, the series itself is okay, but I used to love Peeta, you know, and I still like Peeta, and I ship him with Katniss, but I honestly, the series itself is trash. What's that? That's Harry Potter and I think that's Prisoner Azkaban? No. Chamber. No, I can't read it! Oh well, all the Harry Potters going in Legendary. Then Deathly Hallows is in Legendary. Because, like, it's Harry Potter, and I love them all. Divergent. That's gonna go with Allegiant in good. Which one is this? New Moon? I think that's New Moon. Oh well, it's Twilight, so it's going in trash. Fate of the Flames, which is the first of a trilogy, the Effigies trilogy, which is where 4 girls, each girl they're the 4 chosen ones, I guess you could say. Each girl can control one of the elements: fire, air, water, and earth. And it follows the main character is Maya, who is the new fire effigy, because the last one just died, so she became the new one. And yes, and then like all these things happen, and she has to try to track down the other effigies, and they all have to come together for this huge evil that's emerging. That goes in Legendary. I love that series. All the Harry Potters plus Warriors are all going in Legendary. Maybe I should move it to Epic, because that's a lot to go in one thing. Oh, I'm putting it in Epic for now, but I might change it because I do love that series. So, Legacy of Light, that's the 3rd book in the Effigies trilogy. And, yeah, that's also going in Epic. And so is Siege of Shadows, which is the 2nd book in the trilogy. I love it, and I love the ship in it, and I love some of the friendships in it. And I love the battles, and I love pretty much everything about it. Escape from Isle of Lost, that's the fourth book of the Isle of Lost series, 4th and final, which is similar to the Descendants series, if any of you watch that. This, how do I explain it? I don't know how to explain it. So the first Isle of Lost book is before the first movie. 2nd and 3rd books are in between 1st and 2nd movies. And then the 4th book is in between the 2nd and 3rd movie. I actually want them to make another book. I don't want them to make another movie because, first of all, they ended the movies perfectly. And second of all, it won't be the same without Carlos. They'll either have to say something happened that he can't be there, or replace him, and neither one will work. Like, it's not the same without the 4 BKs and all of them played by the same person. Like, that's how it has to be. But I actually wouldn't mind them making another book, to be honest. You know, because then no one has to play Carlos, and he just still can be there, you know? Okay, so that one, I'm going to put in good. I love it. Not as much as the movies, which is, except for the first book, I absolutely love that one. That one might be up higher, but I think the other 3 will probably be good. So 4, which is the part of the Divergent series, they had made a book just about 4. I think it's like, I only read it once. It's like based before like Divergent is like a prequel. I'm putting it on all right. Actually, might move Divergent and Allegiant down there because they are good series, and I do want to reread them, but I guess some of All Right I want to reread because I haven't read them in a while and I only read them once. But it's so hard. I'm gonna put Allegiant and Divergent down here for now. I might change my mind because they are good, but are they good? If that makes any sense. Okay, Monster High, Ghoul Friends, just want to have fun. This is the 3rd book in this series. I recently did like a whole bunch of videos about them. Like I did one for each book individually, plus a whole book overall. Plus I did an Evil to Peer, which I told you guys that I was doing those series videos where it's like the most evil character to Peer, the most Peer I like knock it down about who's like up here and down there. And I did one for them. I think I did one for them. I think it was them I did it for. I don't know. I don't know where to put it because I love it, but do I love it? I'm gonna put it in good for now because I do love the series and I have read it a million times. So this is Ghoul Friends Forever, which is the 1st book of the series. Who's That Girlfriend, which is the 3rd book of the series. And what's it called? Cool Friends Till the End, which is the 4th book of the series, I'll put it in good. I might move it down to alright, but honestly, they are really good. I don't know if I want to move them down to alright. I mean, if Ever After High, Book 3, A Wonderland of the World is going to be in Goods and Social Day, because they're like all on the same level. But that makes me want to put Banished and I've Lost higher. Should I make another row? Because I have a lot of books on here. I should do like Seekers, Legendary, Epic, Great, Good. Alright, Trash. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So, underneath Epic, I need another one. So, okay, so this one I'm putting as, oops, what happened? What happened? They all went awry. Like, the rows went all switchy, and I have to redo some stuff, crap. Okay, here, hold on. So, after Legendary was Epic, right? Then Great. Then Good. Work with me here. It's not working with me. Okay. Good. Now I have to redo some of these because they're all switched. So Bewitched Oz is an Epic, so it's Fate of Flames, Legacy of Light, and Siege of Shadows. Then A Wonderland for Worlds and Good, so it's Banished, Escape from the Isle of Lost, and then all 4 Monster High Ghoul Friends series. Okay, now it's all right in the world again. So, which ones do I want to move up to Great then, since I have Great on my list now? I think that's gonna be Banished and Escape from the Isle of Lost. Yeah, I'll keep it like that for now. I might change it, we'll see. Because I'll change it like before I show you how everything is. So, Goblet of Fire is in Legendary. Like I said, all Harry Potter's gonna be Legendary. Same with Half-Blood Prince. Heart of the Moors. I don't know where to put that. Crap. I mean, it's not as good as Divergent series, but it's better than the Twilight and Hunger Games. Heart of the Moors is basically like Maleficent, Mistress of Evil. Except, I mean, it's like a sequel to the Maleficent movie, but it's nothing like Mistress of Evil, if that makes any sense. Like, I don't know which came first, the movie or the book, but they're nothing alike. And I saw the movie first because I didn't know the book existed, and I really loved the movie, and I don't like how they did the book. Like in the movie, Aurora is like Queen of the Moors, and only the Moors, because she didn't feel like the castle was her home, so she gave it to the people. And in the book, she's Queen of the Moors and the castle, and in the movie, her and Philip have been together for like 5 years, that's why he proposed at the beginning. And then in the movie, in the book, they're just friends, and Aurora doesn't want to admit that she likes him until like the end, when she thought he was gonna leave. She's like, oh wait, I love him, like one of those tropes. But she was afraid to admit it because of what happened with Maleficent and her father. She thought all love is doomed or something like that. And I mean, it wasn't that good. I'm gonna put it in trash. Okay, so Hocus Pocus and the all-new sequel. Now that was great. If you guys didn't know, there's apparently, I didn't know it too until I saw it in Barnes Noble one day. There's a book called Hocus Pocus and the all-new trilogy. The first half is Hocus Pocus, just exactly like the movie, and then the second half is 25 years later with Max and Allison's daughter Poppy, with her crush Isabella, and Poppy's best friend Travis end up bringing back the witches, and they have to try to stop them because she makes the same mistake as Max. She's stupid like that. Okay, she's not actually stupid, but I love her. She's screwed up. Hunger Games, that's trash. Insurgents is trash. I'm gonna get hate for this. Oh no, Insurgents not trash. What am I talking about? It's alright. Outlaws is epic. That's the first book of the Outlaw series. Like I said, I love that one. Maeve, the Shadow Realm Chronicles. It's the only book out yet. Like, it hasn't been released that long. and it's the Shadow Realm Chronicles. I don't know when the next books are coming out, but I kind of know the author a little bit. Long story, and it was pretty good. Not legendary or epic, probably not even great or good. You know, I'm gonna put it in all right. I'm gonna probably regret that later, but I liked it, but like it was not the best thing ever. I might move that up later. I'm not sure yet. Magic Below, which is the sequel to Bewitched Nas, is also going in epic with it. Then Mockingjay is going in trash. Monster High, a different Monster High series, completely different. Not as see, that's the thing. It's better. I don't think it. I mean, I like the other Monster High series better, but at the same time, you know, it is good, and I don't want to put it in alright because it's still Monster High, and I'm gonna put it in good for now. I might change it. Same with the second of the series, third of the series, and fourth of the series. Okay, this is another one in Twilight books. I mean, that's the third one, no, second one. I think it's the second one. I already have Breaking Dawn in trash, Eclipse in trash, and New Moon in trash. Once Upon a Time, which is the well, it's part of the Ever After High series. Is a prequel, and it's basically just a bunch of story collections. So it's a little bit different than the actual series, but it is based in the same series. I'm gonna put that in good because it does have some characters that I'm in love with. Let's see, Order of the Phoenix, Legendary. Which one is that? It's one of the Harry Potters. I don't know which one it is. It's going to Legendary. Red Zone Telltale one. Once Upon a Time, Red Zone Telltale. That was good. That was good series. And I do love Raid. I have no idea where to put it. I'm gonna put it in all right now. I might move it later. Regina Rising, another character I love. I put it in with that's an all right as well. Return to the Isle of Lost. I'm putting it in great for now. I might change it. Rise of the Isle of Lost. Now I have all the Isle of Lost ones. The first one is in epic, the other three is in great. Okay. Ooh, now I'm on Seekers. Quest begins. What am I Seekers is just has a whole role of its own because it's amazing. This one is a fire in the sky, right? I think that's the one. That one is Forest of Wolves, part of Seekers Return to the Wild, which is the second arc. Then Great Bear Lake, Island of Shadows, which one is this? River of Lost Bears. I don't know which one that is, but the Seekers. Spirits in the Stars, Burning Horizon, Last Wilderness, The Melting Sea, Longest Day. Now, okay, this is where I'm at a little bit of stuff. Tokuro Story, which is one. They made like 2 mangas. I think they should have made 4. They almost made a third one, but it got canceled. They should have. They should have made one for each of the main characters. They made one for Kalik, which I'm having back. She's my favorite. And one for Tokuro. They should have made one for Lusa because she's like a main character too. And then they should have made one for which is the one they almost made. And then they should have made one for Yudra because he's Yudra. Where's Kalik's adventure? There's Tokuro's manga. Where's Kalik's? They didn't put Kalik's in here. I'm all disappointed. I put Kalik's in here, but apparently they didn't. Hey, wait a minute. Those aren't all the warriors. Is there like a number you can do? Because that's not all the warrior books I put in there either. That's how many is that? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's 13. There should have been 14. Oh, wait. 13, 12. No, maybe that is all of them. I think that is. Because I've read 12 and the one. Okay. I think they put all of them in there. I think the only one they didn't put in there was Kalik's story. Kalik's adventure. That makes me sad. I don't see it. Anyways, Tokyo's story. That's hard to place. Because, I mean, I'm not a fan of manga. The only reason why I even bought it was because it's Seekers. I'm still putting with Seekers because, I mean, it wasn't terrible. I just don't like the writing style because I don't like manga. But it is Tokyo. I'm really upset. I want Kalik on here because Kalik's my favorite. Okay, so Skinjacker. Which one is this? This is, Ever Found. Okay. Okay, so Skinjacker, Ever Found. This is the third book of the series. You guys should read it. It's really good. You should read all of these, to be honest. Well, maybe not all of them. Not the trash ones. Not Hunger Games or Twilight or Harder Than Moors. But you should read like Shadow Chronicles. If you like Once Upon a Time show, you should. Oh, that's another thing they didn't put in. They didn't put in the third book in the Once Upon a Time series. But you should read those. You should read the Ever After High series if you're a fan of that, and both Monster High series if you're a fan of that. All the Lost books if you're a fan of that. Hocus Pocus and the All New Sequel, which you're probably a fan of, because come on, let's be real here. Stormmakers trilogy, Effigy's trilogy, Magic Below duology. Let's be real, most of you probably seen Harry Potter too. Warriors, obviously, Secrets of the Immortal Nicholas Flamel. Legend of Shadow High, which is a crossover between Monster High and Ever After High. I'll get to that. Secrets, obviously, like that's the one thing I want you guys reading more than anything. But okay, so Ever Found is gonna be an epic. So I don't think they put all the Harry Potters either, did they? Alright, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, they did. I've only done 6 so far though. Okay, so let's see. Ever Wild, second book in the Skinjacker trilogy, and oh wait, no, that's Ever Lost. This is Ever Wild, third book in the Skinjacker trilogy. Stealth, first book in the Stormmakers trilogy. That's going great. Okay. Sorcerer's Stone, obviously legendary. Let's be real here. The Alchemist. Secrets of the Immortal Nicholas Flamel is a Harry Potter spin-off. A lot of people say how they want a Harry Potter spin-off, but no one even realizes that we already have one, technically. I mean, it is a spin-off because it has a character that's mentioned in the Harry Potter universe, so it's part of the same universe, so it is a spin-off. It's about Nicholas Flamel, which is mentioned in the first movie, first book. I think it's the first book, right? It's the first book. First or second, I know that much, but I'm like 99% sure it's the first book. Okay, so The Alchemist, which is the first book of that series, there's 6 books. It's actually really good. I only read it once though. I've actually been thinking about rereading it soon. So where should I put that? I mean, it's not legendary like Harry Potter. It's good, but it's not that good. This is hard. It's like I feel bad for what I put in All Right, because even the books in All Right I like. It's just I don't love, and it's like really hard. Maybe I should rename All Right. Okay, let's see. I mean, it's not great. It's good, but it's good to be on the same level as them. But it's still Harry Potter related. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in good. Okay, now the Enchantress, which is the 6th book in the Secrets of the Immortal Nicholas Flamel. Legend of Shadow High, which is a Monster High and Ever After High crossover. I really like that. I'm gonna put it in great. The Magician's second book in the Secrets of the Immortal Nicholas Flamel. That's a mouthful. The Necromancer is the which one is it? 4th book in the Nicholas Flamel series. Sorceress, the 3rd. Let's see. Storybook of Legends. I just talked about that on my channel. I was not a fan. I'm putting it in the trash. The Unfair Development. It's what I'm currently reading, and I'm really into it right now. It's like gotten really good. The beginning was kind of slow, but it's gotten really good. I'm gonna put it in good. No, I'm gonna put it in alright. Well, yeah, I'm gonna put it in alright. Okay. The Warlock, which is the 5th book of the Nicholas Flamel series. Twilight is trash. Wanted. second book in the Stormmakers trilogy. Which one? Okay, now we're on Warriors. Which one is that? I think that's the Darkest Path. I have all of them, right? I have them. Okay, that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay, I have all the Warriors that I put in here. Good. So Warriors, all the Warriors are going to Legendary. There's like 36 books plus 13 super editions plus a lot of mangas and some novellas. So I don't think I mentioned novellas last time. I've read the first 12 books, so the first arc and second arc, and then I read one super edition. That's all I've read of them. But I want to finish it. I want to reread what I've already read and then finish them. So all the Warriors are going in Legendary because they're legendary. Okay, I am done. Okay. Hold on, I'm trying to find a way to get this right. Can you see it? No, I think I have to re-examine my pillow pad to get it. Okay. Okay, there, you can see it. Hopefully my iPad doesn't fall. Okay, so I put up here, I have all the Seekers. All of them, and they didn't add Kalik's Adventure, which I did do. Unless I didn't save it like I thought I did. But anyways, Kalik's Adventure goes up here too. It's like not here, but it's here. Okay? Then Legendary is all the Harry Potters plus all the Warriors. Epic is Bewitched and Oz, all the Effigies trilogy, so all three of them. Isle of the Lost, Magic Below, all three of the Skinjacker trilogy. Then Great is Banished. Well, all three of the Stormmakers trilogy. Escape from the Outlaws, Hocus Pocus in the all-new sequel. Return to the Outlaws, Rise of the Outlaws, Legend of Shadow High. That was great. And then Good is A Wonderland Full World. All four of the Monster High. Ghoul Friends, all four of the Monster High other series. Once Upon a Time, which is the fourth book of the Arrived High series, and all 6 of the Nicholas Flamel series. Then All Right is 4, and then the Divergent, all the Divergent books pretty much. The 2 Once Upon a Time books, The Unfairest of Them All, which is the book I'm currently on, and then Maeve from the Shadow Realm Chronicles. Then Trash is Breaking Dawn, Catching Fire, well, all the Twilights, all the Hunger Games, and Heart of the Moors, and the first book of the Arrived High series, the Storybook of Legends. Is there anyone? Is there any that? Actually, yeah, I'm gonna change one. Hold on, give me a minute. Yeah. My iPad fell. Stay. Okay. No, it's gonna fall. Crap. I'm gonna have to hold it up now. Okay, I'm holding it up now because apparently it's gonna fall. Okay. Let's see if I can do this one hand. Okay, I'm moving the Shadow Realm Chronicles up to Good because it was really good and I did enjoy it. And I am really enjoying the Unfairest of Them All, so I think I'm going to move that up to Good too. Because, I mean, no, I think I'm going to leave it. Because, I mean, okay. Now, see, I really love Once Upon a Time, so I feel bad kind of having these two down here. I'm going to move them up to Good. Yeah, because they are good, and I did enjoy them. So, yeah, that works. Okay, so that's my new list. So, the only ones I moved was the Shadow Realm Chronicles Maeve, and Once Upon a Time Red's Untold Tale, and Once Upon a Time Regina Rising, from alright to good. But everything else is the same. And I'm keeping it that way. So, yeah, that's my tier list, or however you pronounce it. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and comment if you read any of the books. If not, you really should, and if you agree with my list. I might make another one of these eventually where I have to make my own, but that's a lot of work. But it was fun, so, well, it wasn't fun to make it because I had trouble figuring it out, but it was fun to, like, sort them all. So, have a lovely day, and I'll see you. I'm going to try to finish the book I'm currently working on tomorrow, and then I'll do a video about it, so I might see you guys tomorrow. See ya!